Lucanis outing, inner demons. Which I guess is quite literal in this case. A piece of news brings the conflict between Lucanis and Spite to a crisis point.
You found something about Ilario?
Possibly.
What?
Don't we already have enough about Ilario?
Do you mean possibly? You have something or you don't?
It's Caterina.
We don't know that for certain.
Tell me.
Did he kill her?
I've got my eyes on Villa della Morte. One of them brought back one of Caterina's rings.
It had been thrown out with the trash. Ilario would never do that. He'd at least pawn it somewhere.
It just sounds like another trap, doesn't it? I mean, also the last thing was just kind of like a trap.
You think Caterina threw the ring away as a message that she's inside the house.
Her opal ring. Lucanis, you know what that means.
She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. House Velardo killed my parents and sent it back to Caterina to demand she surrender the seat of First Talon. She's alive.
Oh.
Ilario, you idiot.
We need more eyes in the villa to say for certain.
Ilario would tear the city apart searching if he'd lost this. How could she be alive? What is he thinking? How am I supposed to deal with this?
We need to plan a rescue. The
It's
sooner we
straight.
get Caterina out of there, the better.
It could be a trap. We have to deal with Ilario first.
He
A
could
trap for
still kill
sure.
her if we move against him. Maker knows what's in his head.
V, you're too pessimistic for your own good. Reason with him, Lucanis.
I thought I had a clear shot at my target. What if I go after him and get Caterina killed? Help us.
I still wonder what exactly Spite is trying to accomplish.
Help us? Sounds like you're the only one getting to speak here, Spite.
I can't get him out. We're trapped. Come.
What did you do? Is this the Fade? It seems different. It isn't like those fragments of Solas' past in the crossroads either.
Lucanis is here. Always. Behind locked doors. I can't break through.
All right, let's go get him.
And how they emerged, like in the
Useless.
in the face.
All of this, utterly useless.
I know this place. It's the ossuary, the prison we freed Lucanis from.
Freed? No. We've always been here.
Right, it's not the real ossuary, but it doesn't seem like a memory either. Lucanis is in here somewhere, right? He's what? Where they kept his blood?
Yes, go there. But the locks, everywhere. I can't touch them.
How do I get past the locks? Turn myself into a mouse?
Are they-
Fight a bunch of giant spiders?
By getting
Gosh.
past the guards. It's a prison.
Right. What was I thinking?
Are they like swapping places? Is like the one who's not in control always here in the Fate version of the ossuary? Oh, you didn't see that, Alistair? Curious.
Promoted from flying vermin to malicious spirit. Whatever will you become next, I wonder?
Flying vermin to malicious spirits. Spider also transforms?
Nobody's here.
Of course not. Rook can't be here.
I can't believe it.
I'm so confused.
You're home.
Rook can't be here, but we are here.
Magister Zara was far more benevolent than you deserved, Crow.
Who are you? Is that like one of the researchers? This only happens if you save Treviso. Ah, curious. I wonder how much I'm missing by, well, from the other side. Thought fragments. But we're more like brothers. Katarina took us both in. Or we had left. I wonder if that's from Ilario.
Rock, did you
That's
forget
her.
our deal?
It looks so
You
different in that
were to
outfit.
bring my grandson back to me.
I did.
You brought me an abomination. Where is my grandson?
And she also doesn't look like a Fate version, right? She looks quite real. But it can't be her, right?
Tenderness and terror, rage and relief. Old stale fear of disappointment.
This is the Fade, so this Katarina is a spirit? Something like that?
No, Lucanis is mine. They won't dare. Thoughts live here. Ideas, feelings.
She's his idea of Katarina then. Katarina?
It kind of feels like we are inside Lucanis' mind, right?
Yeah? Lucanis is trapped, but I think you're part of his way out.
How can we be inside his mind and why does it feel like the Fate? Love can free him is quite cheesy. We are. But why is that in the Fate? What the heck did Zara do to Lucanis in spite?
Lucanis may have changed, but he's still the little boy you loved and raised.
He's not changed. He's possessed by a demon.
And you would never think of rejecting him, whatever happened, would you?
My poor boy.
Kind of feels like we're playing Therapy the game.
Still fighting. Tiresome. There's no point, you know. Nothing awaits you anymore. You're long dead.
Then again, after being trapped in the ossuary for so long, with the demon as the only company, I think Lucanis maybe needs therapy. Thought fragment. Shouldn't have let myself fall asleep. This is a massive mistake. Spite is here. Oh, and given that we're inside Lucanis' mind somehow, those thought fragments are from Lucanis. Interesting. Oh, Harding.
Don't worry, Rook. I've got my eye on the prisoner.
You've conjured up a friendly face, Lucanis, but your real friends and allies need you in the real world.
Rook, are you sure Spite isn't tricking you? What if there's no Lucanis, just the demon?
After a year in the ossuary, you might believe that, but you're no demon.
Look around. This isn't the mind of a human being, let alone an Antivan Crow.
I'm still wondering what happened here. What did Zara exactly do to Lucanis in spite?
You are the man you were, Lucanis, even buried in this pain. No demon would punish itself like this.
You really shouldn't trust anything you find in the Fade.
I trust you, Lucanis, and I trust myself to get you home. Let me.
You know that's the kind of attitude that's gonna get you killed, right?
I'll risk it.
She has
I
a
have a
point.
master assassin on my side, don't I?
Just be careful.
What's the worst that could happen? But I'm also...
If I were in charge, you wouldn't have to do this anymore.
But I'm also surprised that it's like almost like Spite is calling for us to help Lucanis, right? It seems almost concerned. Thought fragments. You'd have to kill me, and Spite would die. Yeah, I wonder if we can ever separate them again.
Could
Couldn't you simply die already? This experiment has gone on for far too long.
Hey, Rook. Should you be here? Can't say it's the safest place in the world.
Stomach-churning excitement. Dread with a hint of hope. A long way to fall.
Somehow, I thought Lucanis would think of Neve as being more... Tevinter?
Tevinter? People come in three kinds. Family, enemies, contracts.
I hope that's just spite talking.
No friends or
Neve,
anything.
You need to let us pass.
You know how he is, Rook. Even if you open the door, Lucanis won't walk through it. This is where he wants to be.
But isn't that also like allowing Spy to do everything Spy wants?
Well, I'm not leaving until Lucanis is alright, so we might be here a while.
You really think you can help him? You're such a sap, Rook.
I think it's time you stood
we
aside
are.
and let me try.
Envy is the
Come on,
rarest of
Lucanis.
all demons, most challenging to cultivate. The conditions must be perfect.
Yeah, they said that earlier. They tried to get the emotion in their victims to summon like a demon off that emotion, right? Instead of jealousy, they got spite. Thought fragment. I didn't want you to see that again. I'm not this. I cannot be this. I'm just going to continue. I still think that Ilaria had something to do with Lucanis ending up here. Thought fragments. She came after me. She came after Katarina. She will come for you too. Cousin, what about you? I guess that's the first doubt about Ilaria's motives.
Rook, you're too good to be wasting your time in a place like this.
Oh, shut up.
Forget about my cousin. You've got much more important things to worry about, don't you? You've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Sharp, jagged edges. Hurt with every breath. Grief and relief. Hope and anger mixed.
Lucanis, you don't owe Ilario a second thought, much less a supporting role.
He put us here.
Yep.
You've got to leave this be, Rook. You turn my cousin loose, it's only going to cause more grief.
I like Ilaria's a true coward, just cause it's true.
I think Ilario will be feeling that grief, right, Lucanis?
You know that Katarina had 5 children? 8 grandchildren, all dead now, except for Lucanis and me. Last time the Crows fought a war of succession, House de la Morte lost everything. Except the seat of First Talon. This time, we fight ourselves. What will be left then? You think you'll survive? Your friends? Your cause?
And I mean, yeah, I guess that's just like Ilaria's motive, right? Wanted to become First Talon, so if there's just another child left, getting rid of Lucanis.
You know him, Lucanis. Even here, Ilario just wants to save his own neck.
Would that be enough? Would anything? Do you really think he made a deal with a demon? He's not even a mage. Or do you think maybe he just found the one there already? He'll carry this prison with him forever. And he'll fill it with corpses given time.
We need out.
I still wonder how Ilaria was able to cast magic. We never heard about like a non-mage turning to blood magic, right? You need to have like a magic connection to begin with to even access like blood magic, right? You deserve a better cousin.
Imagine what you could do without hearing his defeatist words in your head, Lucanis. It's time you evicted him.
You have no idea what the consequences will be.
Whatever they are, Lucanis, I'll be there to help you.
And everything is better than Ilario winning.
Katarina was first stolen. This is Crow business. We can handle it.
Anymore. Well, I think that's Lucanis.
What are you doing here, Rook?
What are you doing here is the question.
Lucanis.
I have not moved. There's nowhere to go.
You see? He breaks our agreement. His mind is still here. He wants to stay here, so he keeps me here.
That's why Spite helps us.
Why would I want to stay? Even in my head, this place is a nightmare.
Right, but it's a nightmare you already defeated. I get it now. As bad as the ossuary was for you, it was better than the alternative.
What alternative?
The ossuary, Zara. You could solve those problems with a blade. But healing again? Living as an abomination? There's no simple answer there. And if you fail, you could hurt the ones you love.
No! This is not... Damn it, Rook!
Make him leave!
I think this is exactly it.
He's trying to leave, Spite. It's complicated. Mortals can't just change ourselves. It takes a lot of time.
Rook, you're right. There has to be a way through this. It's just so much. I cannot see how to begin.
Start small, you and Spite. Figure out a goal you can both agree on, then make it happen.
A contract?
Contracts are for clients.
Oh, happy is
Call this an alliance. But on what terms?
Well, I would say Save Katarina is like the way more positive contract, alliance, whatever. I would assume that Spite is going to prefer Punish Lara like way more. But hey, we can always try.
Didn't you just learn your grandmother was alive? What are you waiting for? Go rescue her!
That's true.
Fighting crows?
And anyone else that gets in our way. Do we have a deal? We free Katarina together.
Together, we will fight!
I really thought this quest would be more about getting rid of Spite, instead of like reconciling
Rook, are
them.
you alright?
That's cool.
What's the matter with the two of you?
Oh gosh. How long were we gone?
We worked some things out. That's all. How long were we standing here?
Just long
Asking
enough
the
for
real
it to get
questions.
awkward. You're sure you're alright?
We're fine, Thea. Don't waste your worry on us. Can I trust the two of you to keep an eye on Ilario? If he starts anything, I want to know about it.
I was going to do that anyway.
You're planning something.
I'm getting Katarina back. But Viago is right. We need more information before we move. Ilario panicked when I came back alive. If he panics again, he could actually kill her this time. We'll only get one chance at this.
Can I just try to catch him in the meantime? I mean, at some point he's going back to the Crow headquarters, right? Or maybe not. Quest complete. Inner Demons. When he learned that Katarina might be alive, Lucanis was locked in indecision about what to do about his family. With help from Spite and Rook, he has chosen to focus on freeing Katarina. Set him on the more positive path. Hey, we gotta level up. I think we have like most of the very nice level ups already. We have our specialization complete. So I guess the question now is like, what perks do we want which are helping our current build? Now we're not really using projectile abilities, but we were using strike abilities, right? Always confusing those tech words. Yeah, Void Blade is a strike. This is also strike, so let's go with that. Strike abilities land a critical hit against enemies who are knocked down. But we're rarely knocking down enemies. I think that was the reason why we didn't take that. Staff energy, charge rate, nah. Upgrade projectile abilities. Performing a takedown grants shocking weapons. I mean, that can be cool, especially because shocking weapons deal more damage. While wearing light helm and armor, staff. Let's go with the immune takedown. I think that could be nice. Ooh, and also more reflection damage might be nice. I skilled into a second element, went for fire. Oh, Marachan, so you went like all the way across to fire here? Maybe you just started from the middle, right? That makes more sense. I think the game didn't save my perk. Or did it? Did we just take that? Did we have 2 skill points? Oh well. Here we go. I thought we just had 1. I take the second one. Right, I would say next thing we're going to do is playing detective. So, let's investigate. I started from the middle. Yeah, makes way more sense.
Wine. Probably a cheap vintage. Not the same as the wine inside. I think the buskers drank out here.
There's even... Well, that looks like blood. That's... The weird thing is, that wine also really looks like blood, doesn't it?
That's blood. Did one of the buskers get hurt?
Okay, for a second I thought it was part of a leg, but it's just a boot, thankfully. We had a lot of blood. And also
no busker would leave their instrument behind. The strings are broken. Somebody knocked this instrument around.
Torn orders. Singers can enjoy their view of the water before they drown them in it. We'll empty the lockout soon enough.
Alright, the Venatori are drinking inside. They have a signal for when the buskers finish. The buskers go outside for a drink, they're distracted, then the Venatori ambush them and haul them away. So we don't know why yet, but we know where the buskers were taken. The lookout.
But why would you kill bards? Or buskers, but same difference. What are you guarding here? Who are those people? Okay, where's the lookout again? Oh. I think it's been a while since we went here. Yes, this treasure chest again, just like north from us. But I'm still not sure how to get there. We will open it. But not now. After breakfast,
let's find those buskers. Stay ready though. The Venatori are playing rough.
Cook the steel-cut oats and chicken or veggie stock, add onions, spices, garlic, some paprika, pepper, then add cheese and bacon at the end. It's so good and hearty. Ah, sounds nice. Never thought about like doing hearty and savory oats. Hey there, little candle hop. Hello, Rook. Keep searching.
Another candle hop.
I think so far we got nothing really interesting from the candle hops, but they're cute. We'll keep interacting with them.
Still warm. Whoever was on watch just left.
What was it? Yeah, the quest also says... Oh. I guess... Left.
Dead. He's Venatori, not one of the buskers.
Stabbed in the back.
Good riddance.
Poorly. Someone wasn't sure of themselves.
Someone saw their chance. Empty. Where are they?
Pamphlet scrapped. Feasted and feted at the garden. Enjoy magnificent views of Mirathas while the dulcet tones of Lexalos and his performers soothe away the... Are they just abducting them for a gig?
A restaurant pamphlet. The Garden. It mentions performers.
Carelessness or a trap? Maybe both.
We could approach the garden from
Everything's a trap in this game.
That'll give us some cover. We still need to save the buskers, but if this is a trap, let's be smart about it.
Let's walk right in there and then figure out what we do about it. As we always do. Who are we to prepare our ambushes? Oh, it's on the top level. I think if I remember correctly, you can actually cross through this line here, so let's try that. Yes, I usually made sweet oatmeal, but this is so different and good. Yeah, I also just know, like, sweet oatmeal. Just like porridge and stuff. Oh. Let's say hi to them. But I can't believe that they're just abducting them for like a gig or something.
Kill them, or your life is forfeit!
Go! First battle of the day! Damn people with lances. Nice. No need to get up again. What happened to you? Did we kick you off the platform?
Venatorian not far from the garden. That's not a coincidence. Let's go in and see if there's any sign of what happened to the buskers.
Where's the entrance though? Oh boy. Not sure how we got that ledge, but I take
and
it.
Rathas being full of poor people.
Everywhere's got poor people.
No, I
Especially
mean...
Dogtown.
My mother told me stories about Tevinter. Made it sound like it was all rich and powerful mages.
Your mother was in Parvalan before she came to Ravane. Her people were at war with Tevinter. Not surprised the story she heard had us all wealthy and decadent.
I mean, I guess also in previous games it was always about decadent and wealthy and slaves. Since I was in my kitchen, what happened with by Lucanis' situation was Lucanis freed. They kind of made a deal on freeing Katarina, and let's see how it's going to continue. Could have also chosen to make a deal regarding just like killing Ilario, but I thought like, yeah, it might import the demon too much. You did not make the jump. Nope, I certainly did not, but the game was graceful.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Unlike me.
Someone wasn't spending much on their wine.
Terrible.
Thanks for stopping by.
The papers loved the last serial I wrote.
Well, that's good. What's the terrible part?
They want a sequel.
Their gestures doesn't fit at all what they're talking about.
What can I get you?
Have you seen any buskers from Dogtown today?
Rosie's is quite a fancy name.
I heard those songbirds had gone missing.
The Venatori had plans. I set them straight.
The Shadow Dragons really do stand up for us. All right, they're below. Just make it quick before someone sees you.
Nice. Sometimes it's handy being a Shadow Dragon, I guess.
A drink to take your mind off the world's troubles.
Ooh, permanently boost all damage by plus 1%. Don't mind if I take that. See, kids, drink more alcohol and then you get stronger. Video game logic right here. We have way too much money.
Nothing else?
Right. Down we go.
Hello? Who goes there?
Ooh,
are you the
like
buskers? We're here to help.
We're here to help, but first, Let us loot.
So, are
Holy
you a
crow
fellow
feathers.
felon?
Call me Rook. I've been looking for missing buskers.
Lex Aulos, street balladeer, and sworn enemy of the Venetori, apparently.
How did you piss them off?
Well, say I'd composed a catchy but searing satirical ballad with rhymes for vainglory and excretory. And then Tot said ballad to every performer in town.
Nice.
That would do it.
Well, thanks to you and the owner's entirely legitimate seaway access, we live to compose another day. Perhaps it's time we take our act on the road. This city's a lot grimmer lately. Adieu, Rook. We'll sing your praises.
I'm not 100% sure how in the end we really helped them. But hey, we take it. Alright, what quest to do next? Hidden hoard, locate the hidden treasure. Let's go for treasure hunting. Sounds like fun.